Good day, everyone, and welcome to Pedia. Today, we'll be looking at a very basic topic. Now, basic in the sense that it's very simple and basic, but it may sound very scary, but it's actually fun. So, we're looking at factors and factors and multiples. Sorry for that. Now, first of all, I want us to imagine something. Let us imagine we are at a pizza shop. So imagine you are at a pizza shop. There is a pizza shop, and you order a box of pizzas. That contains 12 slices. Now, and you want to share these 12 slices with some French. Now, 12 slices, you want to share it with some French. Now, the number of French you will share these 12 slices with, the number of French you will share it with, that each of them gets the same number of slices. The number of friends you are going to share the 12 slices of pizza with, that each of them get the same number of slices, explains the concept of factors. It explains the concept of factors. Like how many friends they are going to share these 12 slices with, that each of them are going to have the same number of slices, explains the concept of factors. For example, now, it is possible for me to share these 12 slices of pizzas with 4 friends. And each of them gets 3 slices each. So that basically means that 4 is a factor of 12. I don't know if we really understand the aspect. Now when we now talk about multiples is like skip counting. So instead of us having just one pizza, like instead of me having just one pizza, so I keep ordering more. I order more, but this time I order them in multiples. So I order like 12 more slices. I increased it to 24. I increased it to what? 48, and so on and so forth. I'm increasing them in multiples, meaning that 12 is a multiple of 12. And this is just one box. So that means if I want to do for 2 boxes, so that will be 24. Another multiple of 12. I don't know if you understand this concept. So this is basically what we are going to be talking about. I'm just trying to introduce you to the concept of factors and multiples. So factors is like the amount you can share among people without remainder, like factoring everybody into the subject. But multiples is about increase. You are increasing it from 12 to 24 and to 48 and so on and so forth. Now, let's look at the basic definitions of both of them. So, what is a factor? What is a factor? So, a factor, the factor of a number, is a number that can divide it exactly, that is without remainder. Now emphasis is being laid on this exactly, like exactly, no remainder. So for example now, let's look at 12. We talked about 4 that time. When we say 4 is a factor of 12, we're trying to say, okay, 12 divided by 4, it gives us 3, remainder 0, no remainder. And if we have to look at other factors of 12, we can say 1 is a factor of 12. And that's because 12 divided by 1 gives us 12, remainder 0, no remainder. Another factor of 12 can be 2. That's because 12 divided by 2 gives us 6, remainder 0, no remainder. Another factor is also 3, and that is 12 divided by 3, that is 4, remainder 0. Another factor is 6. That's because 12 divided by 6 gives us 2, remainder 0, no remainder. And the last factor is 12. And that's because 12 divided by 12 gives us 1, remainder 0, no remainder. So these are the factors of 12. So we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 6, we have 12, and we also have 4 that we have listed here. So these are the numbers that 12 can divide without no remainder. Now let's look at more examples. So let's list the factors of 15. Now I want you to take note. 1 and the number itself are the primary factors. Primary factors in the sense that a number can divide itself without remainder. That is, a number that is 15 can divide itself and it will eventually give us a remainder of 0. And that's because 15 can also divide 1 and it also give us a remainder of 0. So there are primary factors. In every number, 1 and the number itself are the primary factors. So the other factors of 15, we can have 3. So 3 here, that will give us 15 divided by 3. So that gives us 5, remainder 0. The other factor is 5. And that's because 15 divided by 5 gives us 3, remainder 0. So therefore, we can say that the factors of 15 are, so from the lowest we have 1, 3, 5, and 15. So I want you to try this on your own in the comment section. So what are the factors of 21? So try it on your own and leave the answer in the comment section. So the next one, we are going to multiples. Yes, multiples. We're looking at the concept of multiples. Now, multiples are like skip counting. They multiply. Multiples are always multiplying. So if I say what are the multiples of 2, I am multiplying 2 to give 4. I'm multiplying 4 to give 8. Multiplying 8 to give 12, and so on and so forth. So multiples of a number. So what's the definition of multiple? We can say that the multiple of a number is what you get when you multiply it by 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. Now, for example, now the multiples of 2. Now, the first multiple is 2 times 1, which is what? 2. The second, 2 times 2, which is equals to 4. The third, 2 times 3, which equals to 6. The fourth, 2 times 4, which equals to what? 8. And so on and so forth. So multiples of a number is what you get when you multiply. So multiplication is like increasing it by 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is what we did here. We did the multiplication here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So now it all started from 2, but it has increased to 4, it has increased to 6, it has increased to what? 8, and it will go on like so, and so on and so forth. Let's try another question. So the multiples of 8. So the first multiple that will give us 8 times 1, which is 8. The second, that will give me 8 times 2, which is what? 16. The third multiple will be 8 times 3, which is what? 24. The fourth is going to give us 8 times 4, which is what? 32. Don't forget that we are multiplying them by 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. As it increases, the first multiple we are multiplying by 1, the second we are multiplying by 2, the third we are multiplying by 3, the fourth one multiplying by what? 4. So the numbers increase as they go up, as they go higher. So that's about multiple. Multiple is about increase. And what brings about the increase? It is the multiplication. The multiplication brings about the increase. So on your own, you can drop the answer in the comment section. I want you to try this. List the first 7 multiples of 9. So you do it and leave your answer in the comment section. So we have come to the end of today's video. I hope you learned something today. Don't forget to like, comment, share this video, and most importantly, subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you can receive more notifications on videos like this. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.